Side control escapes. Guys, I'm posting so many YouTube videos these days, but it's because you guys put such good comments, you ask such good questions, and when I put the mount escapes video, people are asking me, how do I escape side control? Guys, side control is something you really need to develop good escapes from, and there's habits that you will develop if you don't get them right. So make sure you're not doing these specific things. The first thing we're gonna look at is what not to do in side control. If I have my partner here and he's got a cross face, he's got an underhook, here's what I'm not trying to do. I'm not hugging my opponent like this, trying to push him around, trying to bump up like this and make things difficult. This is not the right thing to do. The first thing I need to do is get inside frames, where one elbow goes inside his hip and one arm goes inside his neck. What's the biggest mistake? And one of my online students was doing this recently, is trying to bring the frame in this way. If Tito puts his head on my shoulder, now when I try and do that, it's impossible. Okay, so we need entry points for both of our frames. So Tito, turn. The first frame is this elbow, where I'm trying to get this elbow inside his hip. What do I need to do? One, line my elbow up with his hip pocket, and two, make my elbow more than 90 degrees. This is super underrated detail. If I close my elbow here, it makes it difficult for me to get my elbow inside. When I make it nice and wide, it goes in, okay? Once I understand this, all I need to do now is understand how to get it in, and I'll create some momentum. For example, I can turn one way and the other. I can swing my legs around, whatever makes it easy to get this frame in. This is the first frame. I don't put the frame in all the way like this, or else Tito just crushes my wrist to my chest. I put it about a third of the way in here. When Tito tries to push into me now, the actual bone of this, whatever this bone is called, is framing against his hip. So now when he pushes into me, it's actually my bone stopping him. When I go here, now it's the crook of my elbow. So this is really important. One, more than 90 degrees. Two, line it up to his elbow. Three, create some movement. And four, stack the bone onto his hip instead of the whole forearm, okay? Once we get this, what's left is this frame, okay? When Tito's head is close down, what do I need to do? I need to create a separation between my left shoulder and his body. So when I try and put the frame in like this is not a great way to do it. First thing I want to do is post his neck with my left hand. I hold and I push my chest towards you guys. There. Now that I'm facing the camera, all I do is I turn my wrist down and I pummel it. The entry point for pummeling this frame in is going to be under his ear. So I go under his ear in this direction. Notice my wrist, it curls, it comes across his neck, and now I have two frames inside. What's the most important thing here, guys? It's not just trying to put it in like this. Go strong, Tito. Now the frame's not going in, because my delt and his head are connected. I create separation between my delt and his head by framing his shoulder and turning away. Now look at the space here. There's like half a foot between us. I just pummel down and I get my cross frame. So that's the first step, guys, getting these two frames in. This is super important. Once I have two frames, I need to get a leg between us, okay? We're still perpendicular, I'm still stuck under frames. All I have is two arms framing against his hip and his shoulders. This is a great first step. The next step is to get my knee between us. This is where everyone fails. They start getting the knee, they're like, oh, I can't get it in. Step one, line up the knee with his hip pocket. Step two, just like the elbow frame, more than 90 degrees, okay? It slips in so much easier if it's more than 90 degrees. So I go up nice and high, and I'm just gonna shrimp to my right, here. What's a very underrated detail, you guys? If Tito goes strong with the crossface, when I try and shrimp out and put the frame, you can hear it first in my voice, it's difficult. Underrated detail is inside forehead position, where I get my forehead and I put it right inside Tito's shoulders, here. Now when Tito tries to stop this knee coming in, it's impossible. Guys, this is super important. If you learn anything from this damn video, it's gonna be inside forehead position. Tito, put the strong crossface, and just stop me putting the knee in. I can't do it. Now I use my frames to get it inside forehead by either bridging or moving around. My knee comes in super easily. Once my knee comes inside, I go foot to foot. And the last step of escaping side control is removing our perpendicular angle. Right now, Tito's spine and my spine are making a cross. I need to push so they're parallel. So I just push off my feet, push off my frames, and I get out here, okay? Once I'm out here, straight into my counterattacks and ready to go. So, what's the step process when I'm escaping side control? Step one, do not freaking hug the guy. I'm keeping nice and strong. I'm keeping nice and tight. I get my elbow frame across the hips by making it more than 90 degrees. I create some motion. I put my elbow at his hip and I pull it in. Then my cross frame. I create separation between my delt and his forehead. That separation is what gives me my forearm frame across the head. Then I need inside forehead position. Everyone forgets this detail. Stop forgetting it. Get inside forehead position and put it in place. Once my forehead is in place, all I need to do is line up my knee to his hip, get it more than 90 degrees at my knee, insert it inside his hip, and then last step, remove perpendicularity. Remove the perpendicular angle between us and become more parallel. So now, all at once, my partner's pinning me across side control, and all my frames are lost. Step 1, get this frame inside. Step 2, separate the delt from the shoulder, bang. And then get my forehead inside. Everyone forgets this. Here. Now, even if Tito holds it as hard as he wants, I can always bring my knee inside. Step on my leg, remove the perpendicular angle, and I'm straight into my counterattacks. So guys, this is the #1 way I escape side control. I've escaped like this 10 million times in competition. Don't ask me why I got my guard passed, but it's happened to me so many times and it works for me. I hope it works for you. If you like this video, freaking subscribe. I'm posting this stuff. This is my second video in 2 days. I'm out of my mind. If I'm posting too much, let me know, but I think it's going really well. Tito Kyle, you're a boss. Thanks guys.